Well, what can I say, guys? Tomorrow is the 4th of July, Independence Day. The day that only means things are going to blow up. So I figured, since my girlfriend decided she was going to go and buy an armory of, honestly, an armory of boom boxes. Other words, I don't mean a boombox like 80s, holding up the boombox, playing it outside some chick's window, I ain't John Hughes here. But she bought a ton of fireworks. And by a ton, I mean a ton. So I wanted to go over those because some of these I haven't heard of before, which, it's whatever. But we will see. And I wanted to start with one that I got a kind of chuckle out of. It's called Yikes. And I think this face was on a meme at one point, honestly. Oh, okay, there we are. Yikes. I think I've made this face before. But let's see, where's the fuse at? 15 shots. Okay, so this is where the fuse is. And there's a reason I'm not having a cigarette right now, because if I have a cigarette in this room and a cherry drops, I'm going to blow up. As well as this end of the house. Alright, but yikes. Let's read the description, shall we? Alright. Use only under close adult supervision. I need to get somebody when I light this then. For outdoor use only. Duh. Do not hold in hand, place upright, and use only on concrete, asphalt, or other hard level surface. That may propose as a problem. This item may tip over if used on grass or other uneven surfaces, and serious injury could result. Never have any part of your body over the device when lighting the fuse. Light fuse and get away. In other words, run, Forrest, run! Never relight fuse which fails to ignite the device. I can't say much there. I've done that. I've seen fuses that are only a few, not even a 1/16 of an inch long that I'm sitting there holding a lighter to. Well, we bought it. I ain't gonna waste it. I want to see it blow up. Right? I'm not the only one, right? Alright, so let's see. Warning, carefully read the other warning on the other. Carefully read other warning on other side. Warning, may reignite, soak with water after use. In other words, it can catch fire. But apparently, from what I understand of it, it shoots 15 shots upright, and I'm assuming it's kind of like a mortar. Brocade, crown mine, golden glitter, sparkler mine, brocade, crown blue. So that's just, it looks like a lot of sparklers. So it's just sparklers and a couple booms, 15 booms and a few sparklers. That's yikes. Then, this is another one that kind of gave me a chuckle. We got One Bad Mother. Let's see. Warning, may reignite, soak after use. Shoots flaming balls. Fuse is right here by the screaming child. Performance, here we go. One Bad Mother has a performance rating. Alternating gold willow, multi-blooming crackle flowers, gold willow with quickened final 4 shots. And it doesn't tell me how long this will be going off, or at least not on that side, or that side, or that side. Don't tell me anywhere exactly what it is. But it's another big boomer. So, The next big boomer. Do you like animals? I know it seems off topic, but it's not. Do you like marine life? Do you like fishes? Because apparently this one is called Marine Life. 36 shot one. Oh, that's got a holographic side. I ain't never seen that one before. Oh, look, Dory's on there. Right there, we got Dory. Let's see what we got here. Performance is right on top. One red mine to red, 2 lemon mine to lemon. Why is it? I'm not kidding, that's what it says. One red mine. Hold on. Oh, come on, focus on it, would ya? Oh, wrong way. I can't get it to focus. And I don't want it to be too far. Oh, it started focusing. But no, it literally says 1 red mine, 2 red. 1 red mine, 2 red, 2 lemon mine, 2 lemon. 3 sky blue mine, 2 sky blue. 4 purple mine, 2 purple. 5 orange mine, 2 orange. 6 green mine, 2 green. And then it has theme, mines, colors. For better view, please place this side towards audience. So put the holographic side towards the audience. Let's see. Pretty much it says the same thing as the Yikes and the Bad Mama. On the warning. Oh, that's not all, guys. That is not all. We got a few smaller ones too. These are actually pretty heavy, some of them are. Give me just 1 minute, I will be right back. We got a few smaller ones here. The Cracker Barrels. These literally Cracker Barrels, not the restaurant. But what these do is you light them and it cracks until there's nothing left. It pops. It's like a firecracker that don't stop until there's nothing left. Easy cleanup at least, right? I mean, even the paper evaporates from the explosions. It's got to mean something. I mean, sheesh. All right, let's keep it digging. She did open some of these up. These are another one I'm not too for sure on. Speedball. Spins upward, emits flame and sparks. Now, when I say she got a lot, this box is full of these. But, let's see. Somewhere I know it. 24 packs, or 24 6-packs. There's 6 in each pack, and there's 24 of them. I'm no good at math, but you can do that your guys' self. Better than me, I guarantee it. But these, if I remember right, it spins and shoots balls of sparks. Speedballs. Alright, let's move on, shall we? Got more Cracker Barrels. World-class flashing signals. Now these are not loud per se. All they do is you light them and it creates like a flare effect. And I don't mean flare effect like Ric Flair. I mean flare effect, no woo! But I mean it just, it makes lights, very bright lights. I mean, it ain't styling and profiling, but we got the old classics. Moon Travelers. I prefer Black Cats. Bottle Rockets. I still prefer Black Cats. Now, everyone should have an idea of what bottle rockets are. And I will say again, if you are under age, do not try to light something by yourself. Get an adult, because there's people that's lost fingers trying to light stuff like, not necessarily bottle rockets. I mean, I'm throwing them. I've sat there and I've held bottle rockets in my hand real loosely between my pointer finger and my thumb and lit them. Yeah, the sparks will sting, but I haven't done it since I've gotten long hair. I probably wouldn't have hair left because danger. More flares. Ric Flares. Alright, we got another big one. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Oh, that's just more Cracker Barrels. More Cracker Barrels. And we got another big one. Crazy exciting. Well, I wouldn't say big. It fits in the palm of my hand in comparison to the others, but let's see. It says the same thing on the warning. I think they're all going to say the same thing. I don't see a red, green, white, blue, crackling mine to red, green, white, blue, crackling bouquet. I don't know what these mean, guys, but I'm assuming it means blows up, looks good. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, moving on. Alright. Now, I'm going to put those back away when I'm done. Now, that's not all either. That's far from over. And I can't back my camera up enough to show you guys this full box. So, what I'll have to do... Oh. You guys know these sparklers here. The Glory ones, they sparkle, shoot out little sparks. Obviously, since we have a little one, we had to get something that he could do so he can participate in the destruction. Alright, guys. Now this is going to be tricky for me to get on camera here. Maybe. Now, I saved this one for last because this is going to be a pain to show y'all. She already cracked into it. But yeah. Let me show you. Most of these what's this one here? Assorted fountains. So these are fountain fireworks. Try and get in here without knocking anything over. Hey, I can make another wrestling reference. Gold Dust. Get it? Gold Dust the wrestler. Face paint. And nobody cares about WWE no more. Alright, let's see. Performance. Gold Pine Needles. Needies? It's not an L. N-E-E-D-I-E-S. Needies. With loud crackle, green and blue pearls. But half of these, this is pretty much what this whole box is full of. This kind of stuff. There's, let's see. What's this one? Statue of Liberty's on it. Freedom! Jamaican Me Crazy. Seriously? Jamaican Me Crazy? What is this? What is this? An energy drink commercial? You making me crazy. Drink up. You're not you when you're thirsty. You're not you when you're blown to bits. But yeah, I'm not going to go through everything in here because we'd be here all night. Especially if I try and read the performance, but The majority of this one looks like fountains, assorted fountains. Jesus, I didn't even see that one. Okay, I can't even pull it out. I'll see if I can. Okay. Now, in the far corner, it starts right up there by the O in Encore. Goes all the way down to the bottom. I'm not even sure what that one is, guys. There's also Killer Bee, which, yet again, another one. I don't know. They change the names on these dang things every year. But there's that. Took me 15 minutes, which doesn't seem like a long time, but when I'm showing you fireworks the entire time, whew, that adds up. Like, even this, there's 4 in this, and there's another pack of 6 down there. This is insanity, guys. Seriously? Who needs this many fireworks, man? I'm probably what I want to try and do is I'm going to try and film the fireworks, see if we can film it, and see if we can't. Maybe I'll post that up. See what happens. Maybe go from there, get that there, and kind of cut and chop it from the best ones. I don't think my dad is going to let us light all of these in his yard, though, to be honest. We might have to do 2 recordings. And I can't blame him if he didn't. I'm assuming half of these will be deafening. Lord have mercy. I'm not digging through this freaking thing to show you guys everything in it. But I had to show somebody that is a lot. Hell, we probably have more than the town I grew up in's freaking fireworks show. They get shorter and shorter every year. But man alive, why in the world were they thinking, man? Now, if you guys want me to, go ahead and drop a comment down in there and I can start playing a game and we can go through it a little bit. Whew. The only thing is I might have to rearrange my office because as it sits, my chair sits on top of the vent, which means I'm not getting much cold air. I'm a genius. I'm the one who put the chair in here. Which if I do that, I can put it against this wall here. Put them pictures over here. I mean, I just got my holographic wolf picture and the Spider-Man. But that would take a lot of work. And we'll have to readjust and I'll have to disconnect my desktop. Shut it down. Disconnect everything. That'd be a process. But it might work out better. I might have to try it because I'm going to have to empty out the room if I do that because I've got the frame to my son's bed because he kept hiding stuff, sneaking things into his room, hiding things under his bed. Kids. I mean, I did the same thing, but when I did it, I was a little older, and it was my math homework. Yeah. Ask me how that went. Not well. Let's see, what else do I got here? I also got his bike, his electric scooter, the seats to the minivan in here, space heater, my bow, a sword. I've got more. I only have one in here. Two of my son's 3 toy boxes. And he has nothing to play with ever. Poor kid. Man, I swear, if I complained about not having nothing to play with and I had this many toys, all of them would not be at that house. They would have been thrown away. which I've thought about doing, to be honest. Taking the ones he don't play with and just tossing them. But the second I do, he would want them back. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed a little something. I shaved, looking a little bit more professional. I had to get rid of that anyways. I had a job interview, like I'd said. And if I do get this job, I'll be working in a kitchen. So it'll be easy enough to see. I like this. This shirt glows. It's got them little, I like that. Little glowy bits. Glowy bits. Also, in case you're wondering, I took a 5-hour energy. So maybe that's why I'm having a little bit of time starting to sweat and a little bit of time and hard time talking. Stop myself from talking. It's, my mind's going 90 miles an hour. Woo! But, that being said, lost my train of thought. Anyhow, let's see, oh yeah, if you guys want to see me, if I can figure out how to censor videos, trust me, the video I was thinking of, I would need to be censored. It would have, not me, but other people would have to be censored in the video, because I was thinking about doing an Omegle video or something similar to where I go on there and I put this on. Let me show you what it looks like. What I would do is get this adjusted. See, I can still talk somewhat. I don't know how muffled I sound right now, but it's hard for me to understand myself. And then I'd let my hair down, shake it up a little bit, bring this down a little bit more, bring the hair over the edges. And this is not all it does. Obviously, it has a wire. It looks better in the dark. Let's see how dark it gets in here. A little bit creepier and but I mean, you see what I mean, right? It's, oh god, that makes me sweat even more. But you see what I mean. And for the record, its general design is that of a V for Vendetta mask. I don't know if, don't got lights off. But I don't know if you can tell, but you can kind of see the outline of the mustache above the lights. But it, I think it would be a little creepy, you know? Oh, Lord have mercy. Ugh. Feels weird to be shaved, let me tell you. And, I mean, it's... Why does it look so film grainy? Looks like a 90s home video. Oh no. It ain't the 90s no more. Oh boy. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think about me recording it, or trying to. I would need to find a way to, because I would have to record it on my phone, and I'd have to transfer that file from my phone to my desktop. And from there, because I don't, does my phone have an SD card? A micro SD? I'll have to check, because if it has a micro SD, I could save it on the micro SD, move the micro SD out of the phone, because I got a micro SD adapter that I have not used yet. And if I keep slamming it down like that, I'm probably going to break it before I get to use it. But we can definitely try and see what I can do. Give me just a minute. I like my long hair, hate the curls. I know, I look hideous. Anyhow. As I was saying, let me know what you guys want me to do. Like what you want to see. Because if you really are interested in viewing the fireworks, I will gladly record it. I'll probably record it and see what kind of a response it gets. That being said, other than that, if you liked watching me play Phantasy Star or Overwatch, also if you're interested in watching me and Lord Vane, we have been playing Red Dead Redemption every now and again, more times than not. And if you want to see that, we've had some crazy shenanigans. We would gladly go and put that up. I mean, it was actually brought up to me by Lord Vane. He said something about it at one point, and I couldn't help but agree that it might be entertaining if we can pull off some shenanigans like we did before. Let's just say I was not the nice person in the scenario. Saw a player and not like trying to be a jerk at first. I went and took a crack shot at it from quite a long distance. I had just gotten the rolling block rifle, so I didn't know exactly how powerful it was, but I knew I liked it and I liked the scope. So I took a crack shot at him, managed to get a headshot, killed this player. Player spawns back in, comes up to where our camp was, starts trying to kill us in camp. This is where I got a little bit out of hand. I was tired, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to be getting off here soon anyway. So I hopped on said player's horse. Now our camp was on top of a cliff. I have to put that in there because I hopped on his horse. The first time I hopped on this player's horse, they whistled, it bucked me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you know, I probably would have done the same thing. And then she killed me. I came back, the horse was still there. I hopped on the horse, rode it closer to the edge, got off. Hopped on the horse, rode it closer to the edge, got off, thinking she was going to call the horse back again. Then the third time I got on the horse, I can't speak, but I got back on the horse, sat there for a second. Me and the horse jumped off the edge of the cliff, killed myself and the horse in the process. And we went at it with this player for like an hour. And if this ever does get big enough and that player might see it, I didn't mean anything by any of it. I was just so tired. I was just having fun. And I think they understood too, because we got an invite from them a little ways after all of this was done with. But it was back and forth. They ended up getting somebody else in that area, which killed us, and they posseed up together. It was a riot, man. It was just a good time. They freaking, oh man, was it. It was nuts. But, yeah, if that's something you might be interested in seeing, go ahead and let me know. We can, fireworks, we can always work something out. Like I said, I'm here to entertain you guys. And if you request something that's not in my ability, I will let you know. If it's something, a game I'm not comfortable streaming, or something that I would have to do a lot of censoring with, I don't have very good editing software right now. I can't do a whole lot that would need censored. In that regard, I'm sure there's simple ways to do censorship, but like I said before on other videos, I am not that great of an editor. I've proven that in the one video I did try to edit on my PS4. So, in the meantime, I plan on trying to keep up with my streams, keep up with everything that's going on. Keep posting videos. I'm going to keep posting gameplay. I'm going to keep updating you guys on like my job interview I told you guys about. I think it went well. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. I mean, but I do believe it went well. And That's about all I can say about it. It's, went decent, I think. In my opinion, I think it went well. We will see in a few days. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I have the volume on my phone. Because I was told that they would give me a call to let me know one way or another. That being said, now it's just a waiting game. And I'm good at games. I'm a professional. If you think I'm lying, leave a comment. But like I said, I mean, life in an end of itself is essentially a waiting game. You're born, you wait to grow up, you grow up, you want to be young again. You get a job, you wait for the end of your shift. You get home, you get old, you retire, you wait until the end. I mean, that's just, you wait for your eventual mortality to kick your backside. And I know that sounds dark, but that's not how I intended it to sound. I mean, everyone dies. We all know that. We all have our ambitions. Some have more ambitions than others. Some people just can make do and be satisfied with the bare minimum. And others have these dreams of reaching for the stars, becoming, a professional NBA player, going and being this big star, movies, music, and I mean even professional gaming's a thing now. That wasn't very popular when I was a kid, but now it's considered a sport, esports, and I mean, there's so many things people can reach for and strive for. And I just wanted to end this stream on one positive message, and that's, don't quit. If you're striving for something, don't give up. Because the second you give up, you will never know. You will never make it. You gotta keep striving. You gotta fight. You gotta believe. You gotta have hope. You gotta work for it. Yeah, you're gonna work for everything. But if it's something you want to do, have a job over here to support yourself, but work on that on the side. And then eventually hard work will pay off. And it's just simple, it's simple and complex at the same time. You can say it's simple and simplify it as, you work hard at something, eventually you're going to get something out of it. You put your whole heart into something, and eventually something's going to come out of it. However, it's complicated because you've got to work so hard to put your heart into it. You got to get the equipment. You got to get the software. For me, and my example is, I've wanted to do something like this to reach people. I wanted to be able to put my voice out there. And yes, I have my own hard times, but I'm not going to put that off on you guys. I have issues of my own. I've had complications. I mean, there was this. I quit drinking after that. I had a beer, one beer. And if you ever had seen me out before, one beer, that means I just walked in the door. Because I would have a beer, 2 shots of Jack, a beer, 5 shots of Jack. I was bad. But I quit. 10 months. And then I had one beer a couple weeks ago. That was it. Just one beer. And I didn't even drink that beer without my girlfriend's okay. Not that it's not like I was being respectful, because if she didn't want me to drink it, and I drank it anyway, that's just saying I don't give a damn. And that's not who I am. I asked her, hey, do you care? She said, no, go for it. Okay, one beer, that was it. And I was done. Haven't had a drink since. And that was a few weeks back. So, I mean, I've started getting a little more control. I don't have any alcohol in the house. I haven't bought any and kept in the house for a long time, since 10 months. And I did have a bottle of Jack before I quit that I gave to my little brother. He's 26, 25, somewhere in there. I give him a hard time, but he's not like I was, and moderation and whatnot. And that was something back then I was lacking. I didn't take things in moderation, especially when it came to alcohol. But I'm doing a lot better now. I mean, I still have issues. Everyone does. There's times I still want to go out, get a bottle of Jack and down it. But I don't. Why? Because it would mess everything up that I even quit for. I am way off topic, Lord. Never drink a 5-hour energy drink before a stream. Note to self. I will forget that note, I'm guaranteeing that. Anyhow. But no, like I was trying to say, and I gotta try and stay on topic here because my mind's everywhere. But, yeah, you guys just have to take care. Okay, I'm going to end my stream here. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and be kind to anyone you meet. And don't be judgmental. You don't know what they're going through. And that's one thing I want to get through. I mean, you could see someone at their worst and not understand what they're going through. And if you judge them, that makes you the one who's low, not them. They might be having a hard time, but going up and saying hi to somebody, and I know it's hard in today's society because with everything with coronavirus, 6 feet apart and everything, there's a lot of people that are struggling. It's not just a few, but there is a lot of people struggling. Like today, I mean, I went to the store and picked up a few things. I saw a couple people I knew, I stopped and I talked to them for a second, hey, how you been? How's everything going? And just talk to them. They got it, you got to be kind to people, because if you're not, at the end of the day, I don't know how you sleep if you're cruel to people, judgmental. I don't know how you sleep. And I'm not, but, and I'm not perfect. No one is. There's times you're going to be ticked off and angry. Oh, why is this person doing that? It ain't none of your business. And if you really want to try and help somebody through a difficult time, I'm not going to say don't, but I'm going to say use caution, yes, because you don't know them at the same extent, but don't judge them. I tried to befriend this one guy. I'm going to go off into a story here real quick, and then I'm going to end my stream. But I tried to befriend this guy. I met him at the laundromat back before we had our washer and dryer. And he was sitting there playing a game, and it was Nintendo Switch. I was sitting there talking with him for a second. Yeah, he started hanging out a little bit here and there, but he started trying to use me. Now, granted, I didn't know this guy very well, but I tried to help him. But he asked if he could crash at my place. I got a son, a girlfriend, and I was working third shift. I wasn't going to let him stay here. I tried to help him out. I gave him a blanket. I told him, I gave him a blanket and a pillow. I was like, look, I'm sorry, but you cannot stay here. We don't know you well enough. And it's not that he didn't have a roof over his head. He was, what's that word? He was, what's the word for it? Squatting. And I felt bad for him, but I'm not going to put my family in danger for somebody I barely know. But I did try to do my best to help him. But I found out he was using me. That didn't, that I told him next time after I found out, I told him, it's like, look, I gave you a chance. You used me. You broke my trust. What little I given you, I gave you a chance. I'm done. A couple weeks later, he ended up in jail because of the other stuff he was doing. But that didn't stop me from trying to help him. I mean, there's still, like, if there's somebody that looks like they could use a hand, and I think I might be able to help them, I don't mean go out and give people money. That's not what I mean by no means. Like, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm ranting in a way. Rambling, that's a better term. I'm rambling. Anyhow, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know if you want to see more Phantasy Star, or what do you want to see. If it's in my power, I will gladly try and entertain you guys. Right now, I've taken a 5-hour energy shot, so I'm kind of rambly, I'm kind of chatty, and I can't stop. I'm doing it again. Man, am I on a roll, dang. Anyhow, guys, yeah, let me know what you want to see. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell notification thingamajigger, and let me know if you want to see the fireworks as well. Don't forget, be kind, be nice, take care of yourselves.